Well, if I can find a queue action at some weddings, then I'm going to love it.
The backlash makes me horny.
We're up for the banter.
It's a comedian.
Hello, welcome back to That Just James Show, a podcast for the geezers.
And their birds.
As ever, I'm joined by Romford's number one podcaster. You know who it is by now. It's Chrissy White, aka White Boy. What a grandson.
Well, go on, fam.
You good?
Good, mate. You're looking tanned, bruv.
Well, yeah, mate. I've been on holiday, haven't I?
Double holidays.
Yeah, I've been double holidays.
Yeah.
I've been to Marbella.
Yeah.
I've been to Ibiza.
Yeah. It's two very Essex destinations.
Yeah, mate. I just
Very Essex destinations.
Yeah, of course it is. I just need
I
to
loved
go Gibraltar, and then I've got the like, holy trinity. You know what I mean? Of the
Yeah. Didn't you just go to a caravan as well?
I went to a caravan,
Mate,
mate.
you can't get no more Essex than that. Fucking down the caravan, bruv.
Mate, I've never been on the caravans, mate.
I used to go when I was a kid.
Did you really?
Clacton,
See,
yeah.
this is the bit of a divide between my upbringing
Yeah.
and my missus's upbringing.
There you go.
So growing up, I was like, the first time I went on a caravan holiday with them,
Yeah.
I went to them, I made the mistake. I was like, I've never been on a caravan holiday.
no.
And they went, ooh. I was like, well, where did you go then? I went, oh, well, we just go Spain.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, look, he's posh.
Bit posh.
He's posh.
Very middle class.
Yeah, and I was like, mate, I had no idea about the caravan etiquette. I remember the first time being in a toilet in the caravan and I had no toilet roll and I'm thinking, is this what they do? Do you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Have I got to use my hand? You know what I mean?
Bum gun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this just...
Yeah,
this
yeah.
just
So
like
what
one
was
up?
it?
No,
What was the etiquette?
Oh, you obviously use a toilet roll.
Yeah, but they just didn't have any.
But I was like, cool, missus. I'm like, what's going on? But they love it. Down the van.
Down the van.
Yeah, down the van.
Well, look, my nan and granddad, my mum's mum and dad, used to have a caravan in Clacton. My mum used to do like the whole 6 weeks holidays up there. It was like East London. You go out to Essex,
Yeah.
deepest, darkest, seaside. Go there for the holidays.
See, my nan, my dad's mum, had a caravan in Clacton.
Okay.
And they used to go down there for years.
But you skipped it.
But I think my dad always used to try to aspire to say it a little bit more.
Yeah, of course. And look, we used to go on other holidays. We used to do like a weekend at the caravan.
That's it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're doing a
weren't like-
weekend.
We weren't parked up down there for weeks. That weren't our holiday. It was like a little extra bonus holiday. You know what I mean?
See, my missus used to go down there for weeks.
Yeah, that was it.
She said she used
Holiday
to...
camp vibes.
She used to cry, like, they go down the caravan for like 3 weeks in the summer holiday and then they do like a week in Spain.
Yeah.
And she used to cry when they used to go Spain because they're like, it's not a caravan.
She'd rather go caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got all your mates and that up there.
Well, this is it. I
Yeah.
think it's great for the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
But my beef with it is some of the caravan places. I won't say where we go because I don't want to offend anyone if they live there.
Right.
But there's one destination that we go probably twice a year.
Okay.
Because they've gone there for years, right? And my beef is, I'm like, why are we going to somewhere which is worse than where we actually live?
You're right. Completely agree.
See what I mean?
No, it's not a holiday if it's worse than your gaff, is it?
But it is worse
Yeah,
than
there you
that.
go.
It's like,
Yeah. But like, what's the amenities like? Good facilities? Swimming?
I mean, they've got electricity, I suppose.
yeah, but what I'm saying is there like good fun activities to do?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think it's fun to sit on a beach freezing your bollocks off,
Yeah, like Pebbly Beach.
yeah.
Or like the caravan park we used to go to, I will shout it out, yeah? The Orchards, what's it called? Point Clear,
Right. Okay.
Clacton, yeah? It was sick. Like indoor pool, outdoor pool, go-karts. You could go fishing. There was like loads of different stuff you could do. Tennis courts, like football. You remember bowls, like bowling on the green? You know,
Yeah.
like the old people's game?
Yeah.
We loved it, mate.
The thing is with the caravan park that we go to though, it's like they try and trick you like mentally into thinking it's maybe more than what it is. Because all like the different bits is like, oh, like Kensington Place.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Windsor Way. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all like a little
But
bit
really it's a
royal.
shithole,
So
yeah.
you think like you're living like a royal.
Oh, yeah, no, it is nice
But
here.
really, you're living like a peasant.
Yeah.
You get,
Where are you going tonight? Oh, yeah, Kensington Gardens.
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that-
yeah.
No.
Where are you? I'm in, Kensington Place.
Yeah.
You know, they try and make it sound really elite.
But it's really not.
But
Tell me where it is. Just give me the general area. Yeah. So look, that's actually a bit more posh than Clacton, bruv.
really,
I think so, yeah.
ain't posh enough for me.
Nah.
Nah. You know,
course not.
I'm a little bit more well-to-do than that.
Yeah.
But
That's
listen,
never been in question.
but the kids love it.
This is what it's for. It's for the kids.
The kids love it.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. So there you go. But
How was Marbs?
Marbs was good.
So me and my missus have got some big news.
Go on.
We're getting married in Marbs.
Shut up. Are you really?
2026.
My guy.
Yeah.
Come
so we
on,
was
mate.
talking about going Caribbean, like maybe
So
doing
is
it
this
in
a little
Jamaica.
surprise for me today?
Yeah,
Because I thought
basically.
you was going to go Jamaica.
We were gonna.
I was well up for Jamaica.
So look, we were gonna, yeah, but it's a big ask getting people to go to the Caribbean for a week. You know what I mean? And then you can't really nip there for 4 days because it's like a big long flight. Also, we can't go and look at venues
yeah.
because we ain't just nip into Jamaica. You know
I'm
what I mean?
all about Marbella, mate.
So we've been inspired by the boat club wedding. Yeah. Great wedding, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out everyone involved. I loved it. I had such a good time over there.
Yeah, beef is great. I prefer Marbella though.
But
I'm more
look,
of a
me and
Marbella
my
boy.
missus met in Marbella, right? We've been together 8 years. So 2026 will be 10 years since we met in Marbs.
Yeah.
And we're going to get married, maybe not in Port Banús, but like in the surrounding area. It's going to be my stag do, her hen do, the wedding. Then everyone's going to go home and then we're going to have honeymoon
The
after.
Carla's nice.
We're looking at venues now.
So the second day, oh mate, get on this. I didn't tell you. So you know I've got a bit of a track record of this, yeah. So
Right.
I've booked my flight for the Sunday morning, 7 a.m. I need to get up at 3 in the morning.
come home?
I got in at 1, right? I'm like, right, I'll have a quick 2-hour nap, then I get up. I wake up, it's 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, no.
I miss my flight. There's then a strike at Malaga Airport.
Right.
So there's no flights. Luckily, my dad's like best mate lives in La Cala.
Okay.
They've got a place out there. And I called him up and I said, can I come stay with you? They're like, yeah, cool. So I went to see him. And he's got a son called Jack who he lives in Spain now, but I spend a lot of time with him and he's just like...
Nice chap.
Yeah, he's just I love him to bits, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm quite protective of him because he's like autistic,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
But I don't even think about that when I'm with him because he's just so funny and he sees the world just differently.
Yeah, mate. Let's see it like how it actually is.
Yeah.
Without all the pretenses.
And he's always, whenever you see him, he's just happy, mate.
Yeah.
And I love spending time with him. And he just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Like he just generally, he's just so much fun to be around him.
You're just like a good spirit.
Yeah. So I took him for breakfast
Nice.
and he's like, well, we're watching the football later. And he's like, well, I don't want to watch it at home because he's out there on his own.
Of course, he's got a pal now.
So we went back to the pool and then we went to shout out Olivia's in La Cala,
Right.
which is Elliot Wright's place.
So how far is this from Banús?
It's about 15 minutes.
Oh, sweet, round the corner.
Yeah, so we went to watch the game and then we bumped into Elliot there and obviously, follow each other on social media. He was like, come sit with us.
Nice.
So we watched
Top
the
table.
game. We watched the game with him. And I'll tell you now, he was hilarious,
Was
mate.
he?
He was doing his nut at Jude Bellingham. He was like, I'll tell you now, if Jude Bellingham wanted to come in here, I'll turn him away, mate. I wouldn't let him in.
So what game's this for?
This was for the
Slovakia.
Slovakia game.
Yeah.
And then
Which was an awful performance.
And then he banged the overhead kick, and
Yeah.
he's like, Jude Bellingham, what's a player? It was
Who's
great.
this saying that? Jack?
No, Elliot.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
And it was funny, but lovely geezer,
yeah,
Elliot
yeah,
Wright.
yeah. And what a nice place.
What a lovely place.
Okay.
And his missus was there, Sadie. I don't know if you ever remember, they had a reality show called Player in Marbella.
No.
Mate, and honestly, it was like mine and my missus' like favourite show.
Right.
Because it's just everything we like. Reality TV, Spain,
Essex.
geezer from Essex.
Yeah.
And they're all quite down to earth, And they're
Player in Marbella.
yeah.
Okay.
And it was just funny, mate. And there were some real characters we were sitting around,
Yeah.
So yeah, that was great. And I love watching England when we're abroad. So
Yeah, me too. Well, look, as we spoke about it when we done the IB for special, like, watch the game out there. It's not a good result. And then that, like, obviously we've got to talk about the football.
Well, listen, we're through to the semis.
Exactly. Right. I think this is like pretty update. This one's going to come out. We're not going to be too out of the loop.
Well, this is it. This comes out Wednesday night. We're playing Wednesday night. So if you're listening
Okay.
Thursday morning, we don't know how we've
what
got on.
happened.
But this is as up to date as we can do it.
Yeah. And we do apologise if we ever sound out of context when we're talking about stuff, but you know what I mean? We have to record in advance.
Of course we do.
Bruv, better. Against the Swiss.
Yeah, better, mate. Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That game that you watched when you was out there was it was tough to watch, mate. Tough to watch. That negativity. Yes, we pulled it off last minute, but mate, by the skin of our teeth.
Right. Listen to me now. With Southgate, you know what you're going to get. Stop moaning about that. People go to us, people go, oh, well, why aren't we playing like Spain? Listen, we ain't Spain.
We're not Spain.
We ain't paella, right? We're fish and chips. We're Stacey
pie and mash.
Dooley.
Yeah.
We're Barry from EastEnders. We're Howard from the Halifax adverts. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're 10 men behind the ball. We're nicking a goal maybe third minute, and then we're 10 men behind the ball. Bit of Brexit defending. Nothing's getting through. That's what we are.
Bit of Reform UK.
We're a bit of reform. We're reform. Yeah. That's what we are.
Yeah.
Come on, like, listen, in an ideal world, yeah, we'd be playing like Brazil, but let's be honest with ourselves. We're not that, are we? We're England.
I never...
We're the M25. We're the M3.
I thought we were going to win. But I just like, it was really hard to watch. Really hard to watch. But look, we done the business. Made some tactical subs at 95 minutes. Comes on, makes a...
Done the job though, didn't he? He done the job. Listen, these are the most English performances you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
No
shots on target.
No flair, no spice, just get it done.
Yeah.
Fucking have that.
Grind it out.
And
then just like one piece of magic.
Mate, that's England. Come on. When have you ever known England to play good football?
That one game, do you remember, I think it was like 4-0 or something?
Germany.
We beat someone in I think it was the last Euros.
But mate, but listen, what
and
I'm
we
trying
just
to get
buried
at,
them.
what I'm trying to get at is we're England.
Yeah, we are England.
You know, let's not get any air and graces about how we should be playing.
Look, we're in the semis.
We're in the semis. Everyone loves a semi.
Everyone loves a semi.
I love a semi.
What I'm saying is, though, let's get it over
I'm
the line.
operating at semi.
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Let's get it over the line. I can see us doing the Dutch.
Do you?
Yeah. I can see us doing
It's
them.
going to be a tough game.
We're hard to play against, but at the same time, we need to score goals. Why not just score and make it easy?
Because obviously Southgate, he's a bit of a genius. You know, what he wants to do is to bore the other team to such great lengths that they think, you know, this is so boring. I wanna kill myself. And then bang, we score.
Yeah.
That's what he's going for.
Lull them into a false sense of security with boredom.
With boredom.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's boring for us all watching it. You think you're watching it, you think, God, blood, I've not even created an opportunity.
No,
But
zero shots on target.
They found a way, and we are the absolute governor at Pens.
Mate, what a performance.
We are the governor at Pens.
What a performance.
I mean, who would have thought?
That you would ever say that
Who
about
would have
England?
thought that the best thing about this England team
Is our penalty taking?
is our penalties?
Can we just have a moment of appreciation for Ivan Toney?
Oh, what a G.
He didn't look at the ball.
He didn't even look at the ball.
Do you know how hard that is? Mate,
Yeah.
I would have put it off for a throw-in, mate. Literally. Eyeballed the keeper, steps up, strokes it in the corner.
Do you know what? Our mate, the dog breeder from Brentwood, who's got the famous dad who plays
I
football.
watched it with him.
Did you
Yeah.
really? He was like, mate, they're cocky little cunts, mate. I love it.
Yeah.
He goes, they're the opposite of Southgate.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Nah, I loved it.
They didn't look one bit nervous, did they?
Yeah, big shout out to Saka as well.
Saka.
Silencing the critics from last time, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because they got a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, all the penalty takers were either mixed race or black.
Yeah. Well, they were, yeah. And I
Because Rio
suppose,
posted it the day after. It's
Of
like,
course.
where's all the critics now?
because
You know what I mean?
even Cole Palmer, his granddad, his dad's mixed race.
Yeah,
isn't
there
he?
you go.
Yeah. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, I
So-
like that. My missus loved that as
So
well.
what we've been missing this whole time, really, you know, when we've been shit at these penalties the whole time.
Too many white people.
Too many white people.
Yeah.
Really.
That's it.
That's what it is, isn't it? So for any racist England fans out there, this is why we're so on having multiculturalism
Get over yourself.
in England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had too many white people. That's why we never win.
That's the problem with our penalty takers, too many white people. So there you go.
Great performance. We're in the semis. I can't see the Dutch doing us.
Nah.
Touch wood.
I don't know, they're very good.
Yeah, they're good. But we're good. I still don't think we've played as well as we can.
No, of course we haven't.
Nowhere
and we
near.
probably won't.
No, we probably won't. But like I said, we haven't lost the game.
No. But we've also only won one game in normal time.
Yeah, but
Serbia.
Yeah, but we get extra time and we get penalties.
Of course.
So it doesn't matter.
Listen, like I said,
win's a win.
Mate, we're going in there, we're playing for pens.
It's like they say in golf, yeah? You might play really badly, but you get it in 4 shots. There's no pictures on the scorecard, mate. A win is a win.
Do you want to hear something interesting about golf?
Always.
You know that you said you played against Jay Moody the other day?
Yeah.
His daughter only listens to the podcast.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. Yes.
Shout out Frankie Moody.
Hello, Frankie Moody.
She messaged me. She's like, by the way,
Yeah.
Jay Moody is my old man.
And what a gentleman he is.
Yeah. And he was like, and he played to him and he really laughed. He goes, oh, they were really nice lads. So
Yeah.
he didn't mind losing.
Oh, brilliant.
But he did say, I thought their name was Bill and Ben.
The flower pot man.
Bill and Ben, the flower pot men. I was like, oh, you got Ben right.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the guy that we've got on our podcast
It's called Chris.
It's called Chris.
Yeah, so look.
But he's the least memorable one because
There's another guy.
I know how you make that mistake. The other guy, he's great at golf. He's ridiculously good looking.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the bald gearhead. He's a little bit more forgettable. Do you know what I mean?
All right. There's a geezer at Bentley called Bill White.
Bill White,
Yeah,
okay.
who Ben would normally be playing with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thought you looked like two flower pot men.
No. It's literally my brother and this other kid, Ben. What they call they call them the flower pot men.
Two big old
I'm like,
flower
who are we
pot.
playing against? They're like, oh, the flower pot men,
Oh,
Bill
really?
and Ben.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Jay Moody's just got confused there.
Okay. Getting older in each
Getting on a
other.
bit.
Yeah.
But look, I really appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, shout out Jay Moody.
Shout out Jay
I was
Moody
like,
and
what are
Frankie.
the chances of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, brilliant.
That's great. But yeah, man, listen, we're still getting a bit of controversy in the Euros. There's a lot of this sort of the 10 German Bombers song getting rung out.
Yeah, but is there anything wrong with it?
What do you think about the 10 German Bombers song that England fans are singing?
I mean, look, like you said on the podcast before, let's not forget what happened. Yeah? In the early part of the previous century, the Germans took liberties. The fact that it works perfectly for a football song, not our problem.
One thing I'd say is I've never sung it, right? And I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to sing it because I think it'll be a bit muggy. But at the same time, it's interesting that it's causing more offence, that song, than actually what the Germans done.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Let's not forget about that mass
I
genocide.
would probably say I'd probably say that's a little bit more
a
offensive.
little bit worse than a
wouldn't you?
playful song.
Yeah, I would. Song or, Auschwitz. You know what I mean? What's really more offensive
Yeah,
there?
gas chambers.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go, if I had to pick one that's a bit more offensive, I'm probably going for the, you know what I mean?
I would. I've read The Tattooer of Auschwitz. They've just made a series about it, and it is brutal, mate.
Really? Yeah. Well, it's a comedy podcast. Let's not bring up Auschwitz. Is there much comedy in Auschwitz? Probably not, no.
I don't think there was anything funny about
I don't
Auschwitz,
think
mate.
there's
They
anything.
paved the roads with people's gravestones.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing funny about
It
it.
always fascinates me that people go like they're going on holiday. I bet, oh yeah, where'd you go? They go, yeah, we've done a tour of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
What a way to unwind on holiday. What a way.
Geezer shared it in a meeting the other day. He was like, oh, it's always been a bucket list thing of mine. I just went to Auschwitz on my own. I was like, what? What?
On your own.
On his own.
On your own. On your own.
Shout out Rosso, lovely geezer. I was like, wow. Talk about fucking, like, what's that word? Morbid.
On your own as well.
Auschwitz on his own.
So he's obviously not spoke to anyone the whole time he's there. He's just yeah, it's not on my bucket list.
No, I mean, even
My bucket list is like a bungee jump.
bungee jump, maybe Mauritius.
Maybe that's
Maldives.
on his bucket list as well. Could you imagine that? He's like, oh, visit the Eiffel Tower, go bungee jumping, Auschwitz.
Auschwitz, skydive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a mad one.
Mad one.
But some people like,
I know the Humble Flash guy went there for like a school trip, like a
Did he?
history trip back in the day. But
That
I've never
might-
heard of anyone going there voluntarily.
that might be one of the reasons why the Humble Flash guy has had it off financially so well. He's just been motivated by... He looks like he could be one of the fucking security guards down there. You know what I mean? Or what do they call them?
Gestapo.
Is that what they call them? That
What?
sounds Italian.
Gestapo was like the Hitler's top boys.
Oh, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like a proper Gestapo, mate. Gestapo? Gestapo.
Well, yeah, you probably pronounce it differently,
Like tomato.
Gestapo.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything funny about the Gestapo neither, mate.
No. Mad.
They did look sharp though.
Of course they did. Yeah, no, they look. We
Yeah.
spoke about this before. They did.
they did look sharp.
They was when they was doing, all that horrible stuff. They look good.
They look good doing it.
Yeah. No, so fair. I respect the gums.
I mean, I always respect someone that takes care of their physical appearance. You know what I mean? If you show up well to do, put together properly, I have respect for it no matter what you're doing.
But I'd rather you look like shit and you treated people, the way that
With
they should
kindness.
be treated. Yeah.
I would
smelling.
still be probably more judgmental if someone looked good and was a prick than looked scruffy and was kind. Just by default, I would.
What you'd more.
I'm more judgmental to people who
Well,
look shit.
that's how the Germans done it then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
They're like, no, he's a prick, but mate, he looks good.
Yeah. Oh, he looks good. Yeah.
I'll allow it. He looks good.
Yeah. It's all part of the PR, mate.
Looking sharp. So yeah, look, Swiss are taken care of. The Dutch are coming up. I really hope we do it, mate.
But come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. And listen, as I've said before, Southgate, I think I've always been a big fan of Southgate. Not so much his football. Listen, it has been boring to watch. It's been hard
Southgate
to
ball.
watch. Of course it has. But Southgate is a person, the way he's keeps his integrity, the way that he gets ridiculed, man. And the way he uses all that as fuel.
But he's going to go down in history as the greatest manager of all time if he wins this. The greatest England manager of all time if he wins this. Of course he will.
Well, Alf Ramsey.
What did Alf Ramsey do? Won a World Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know his name. All I remember is that Jeff Hurst,
Well, that's
Bobby Moore.
your own ignorance. He was the manager.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. But what I'm saying is, different game between now and 1966, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different game.
Harder now, probably. Yeah, they're more
Much
athletes.
harder.
Yeah.
Much harder. All I'm saying is, Southgate wins this. All of a sudden, everything's forgotten, and he's the greatest England manager of all time.
Of course it is, and people are fickle, and that's why I don't like. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff. Listen, the memes and all that stuff. That's funny, man.
What,
and even
like AI voiceovers?
oh, mate,
And
I've
they're
got one here.
brilliant.
This is amazing.
If I can get in there, you can cuss me out as much as you want, you bunch of pricks. I'm a real bad man and a winner. I'm so hard. Even John Fury hasn't called me out yet. Yeah, I was a defender. And yes, I do make the squad play defensive. But I tell you what, face, when we win the Euro final against Spain on penalties, a lot of you bumperclarts will owe your man Southgate an apology. Now off. There's a bottle of champers in the back with my name on it.
I've loved all them.
Me too.
I've loved all them.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I really liked your story this morning with Tamer Hassan.
Should we play
Just
that
quickly
one?
play it. This is so funny, mate.
Anyway, look, I've got to go and sort out these Dutch. I'll see you later.
That's
that a
Gareth Southgate to his wife on Wednesday night, on Wednesday morning.
All right, I've got to go and sort out these Dutch.
But he's received a lot of flack, and yeah, man, that's not easy. I mean, listen, as someone who's put content out and that for the last few years, I can relate to that. People giving you shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you take notice?
And you certainly take it in. Yeah. And you might not let people know how much it can get to you at sometimes. Because it can. Some days you laugh it off and it's funny. I mean, now I'm very good at it does majority of time people give me shit. It makes me laugh.
Like bounces off you a little bit.
Yeah, because I just think, who's doing that, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But sometimes it will catch you on the wrong day at the wrong time, and it will touch a little nerve.
Of course it can. One thing I would say is those negative comments, what they've always been good for, and it's like Southgate said in like his interviews and that, it's great fuel, mate.
Yeah.
It's great fuel.
Motivation.
It's great motivation.
Yeah.
You know, them days where you think, oh, I can't really be bothered today, and then it clicks in your head about that person saying that thing about you, and you're like, no, I'm going to go do it, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to prove to this guy that he's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. Yeah. And why people say negative things is to try and stop you in your tracks, to try and hold you back, because they think, I don't like this. I'm going to,
But you do realise all they're doing is just projecting their own insecurities onto you.
Well, that's what some people say, but I don't think of it like that. I think Well, one, it makes me laugh because I think, wow, who's got the time to write that? And if I weren't out there and if I weren't doing well, then you wouldn't be writing this stuff.
Of course not.
Because you wouldn't be seeing it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, of course. They're just haters, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it can weigh on you, mate.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It can weigh on you, but once that subsides and once that sort of sometimes it can really hurt, you know.
I'm saying Southgate has got a lot of integrity because he's getting it on like a national scale.
Yeah, but when that subsides, it is great fuel, mate. It is great fuel, and I mean, listen, the memes, all that's cool, that's funny. Southgate's talking about a geezer throwing a beer at him. You know, you just think, come on, mate, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
You know, have a bit of perspective.
Jimmy Bullard called that geezer out.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
good
like,
on
anyone
him.
throws another beer at Southgate, they'll have me to deal with.
Yeah.
My God.
I love Southgate. I love Bullard's takes on things. He's been absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
You know?
He keeps predicting the right scores as well.
Yeah. So, listen, that's why I've always liked Southgate, because he's always had a lot of critics. And when he first got in the job, I was one of the biggest critics. I'm like, well, how do you expect a geezer that sort of encapsulate English failure? You know, thinking back to when he
96 missed pen.
How do you expect him to turn things around? But listen, he has turned things around. It's not been pretty.
But I still think when he first come in, it wasn't as negative as it is now. He did used to go a little bit. It was just like when it got right up against it and it really mattered, he just went ultra defensive. And I was like, no, you got to keep doing what you used to do. Like, do you not remember past couple of tournaments in the opening games, we would turn up and at least attack. All of a sudden, this negativity and like backwards going back to the keeper when like there is an option to go forward, I think that's relatively new.
I don't know. I can't ever remember Southgate playing real free flowing.
Yeah, but
attacking
I'm not
football.
talking about like pinging it around like you say, like Spain, but that, back to the keeper. When there's that, everyone's in that half. You're like, you're just giving them a chance to come onto you. I can't ever remember it being this boring.
But
is what
listen,
I'm saying.
it is what it is, mate. It ain't changing. Let's get behind them. Come on, England.
Yeah, it did change. The first half against Switzerland, we were a lot more attacking.
Yeah. And listen, these are all good teams as well. We're not just going to open up teams, especially in the next, you know, if we get to the final, the semi-finals, Netherlands, France, Spain, they're all good teams. So actually playing that defensively might suit us more, you know. It might suit us more, you know.
I can't see us doing much on the counter with Kane up front. Did you see his average position?
He's gone missing, hasn't he?
His average position was like 10 yards inside our half.
Yeah, but if he's on the pitch and he gets the ball in the box, you know he's probably going to score.
But another thing I'm thinking is we have had very little success crossing balls into the box. I think we need to go for a different option.
Listen, it's all just been f***ing boring. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's that.
Boring, mate.
Boring.
But we ain't lost. And we're in the semis.
We ain't lost.
And we're in the semis. I've got something for you, by the way,
Go on, mate.
to eat.
Oh, do you know what? A lot of people have been saying, where's Jamesy tries gone?
Yeah.
And do you know
It's
what?
back.
Do you know why I jogged it on?
Because you have to eat it.
Well, no, not because I have to eat it. It's because some people also be going, mate, I can't listen to you eating.
It doesn't translate well in an audio format.
And I've got to say, it's one of my pet hates. I called you up the other day and I was absolutely enraged that you spoke to me on the phone whilst you was f***ing eating.
Not even that. Like, I was sitting next to you the other day, chewing. Like, the noises I make when I eat.
I love you to bits, mate. I love you to bits, but that's annoying.
Yeah.
But anyone on the phone when they're, yeah, mate.
Well, don't ring me while I'm eating my dinner.
Well, no, don't answer the phone.
No, I always answer the phone.
Or just I'll call you back. I'm just eating.
Okay. Noted.
Just a bit of a, listen, I'm sure there's loads of things you can pull me up on. But you know what? It's just it's recently got me. I don't know if it's, but recently, people eating on the phone. I literally want to say.
And you want to make it a regular feature on the podcast?
Well, no. Well, what I'm trying to say is I can't have people eating on the phone.
Okay, well, look, you have to eat away from the mic. But another option is watch it on YouTube. It's better for us anyway.
Yeah. Watch it on YouTube.
So come on.
But I think
YouTube,
even
guys.
then, go on then. Let's have a Jamesy tries. Let's see
Right now?
Let's see what you got for me
All
today.
right, you have to give me a second because I haven't prepared it yet.
Go on, mate.
Okay, we've reached the everyone apart from Jamesy's favourite segment of the podcast. Jamesy tries. Sorry we haven't been around for a while, but just trying to go easy on the boy. You know what I mean? I know he doesn't like these things. He's not trying to get cultured, but this is a personal favourite of mine. Yeah. I can't get enough of these things. And I always have. But I know you're going to hate it. Are you willing to try?
Listen, due to listener pressure,
Yeah.
I would say this segment has made a return.
Okay.
It's not really my bag, but if you lot want it, then,
Today, James is going to try a gherkin.
No, mate, no. No, I can't do that, mate.
Here you go, mate.
No, I can't do that, mate.
Take a piece.
No, I cannot eat a gherkin, man.
Pick it up.
Nah, no, I can't have a
You
gherkin.
only just need to have one bite.
I can't have a gherkin, mate.
You've got to.
No.
You've got to.
No, you can't do it.
Come on, mate. Just one little nibble off the end of it.
Oh, mate. No, why have you done the gherkin?
Because it's one of my favourites.
Oh.
My boy loves them. I love them. Come on, son. Just bite the end off it.
Oh, mate. No, gherkins is the one that...
We'll eat it then.
Oh, no, mate. Really?
Just bearing in mind, right? I'm on the way in this morning and you're like, do you want to do a Jamesy tries today?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
mate,
are you
come
sure?
on.
And you went, yeah.
I thought you'd do something like, I don't know, something to do with like maybe the countries that are left, maybe a little bit of paella
How on earth
or something what the Dutch
am
eat.
I going to bring a paella in here?
What would the Dutch eat?
Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
I know, you know what the Dutch like to eat? Horse.
Horse. I'll have a bit of horse.
Can't get horse, mate. It's illegal. Come on, take it.
Oh, you fucking prick.
Just pick it up.
You are fucking prick.
Just,
Do you know that?
No, just pick up the pickle.
No, I'm going to use the... Don't want to touch it. Oh, mate. I don't like too
That
dissimilar.
reminds me of saying.
I don't like too dissimilar to my old boy, does it, really? To be honest, mate.
Similar colour.
Mate, pretty much bang on size
Yeah.
for me. That.
Well, just take a little bite off the end of it, mate, and have it done with.
Mine's a bit greener than that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Whoa,
You just got to bite the end off.
fuckers. You fuckers. Ah.
Just do it, man. Be brave. Come and get it down.
Oh.
Here you go, mate. Any good? Any good to you, mate?
That is. It's actually not as bad as what I thought it would be. The texture of that, though.
Nice and crunchy, crisp.
No, that's exactly
Refreshing.
it. Something that's green, cold, that texture.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm about.
Right, rate it out of 10.
Give me some of the other ones, the ratings.
Olives, DNF. Hummus, DNF. Crab stick, 3 out of 10. Sushi, 6 out of 10, which was a surprise.
I'll give that a 4.
Mango, 5 out of 10. A pepperami, you loved it, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Samosa, 3 out of 10. And then the one that OSB brought in, the lime pickle, DNF.
Give that a 4.
Pickle, a 4.
Give it a 4, yeah.
Mate, your reaction to that was not a 4.
So once I got it down, the actual taste of it, not that bad. The actual aftertaste, not that bad.
So it was fear-based.
No. You know what it is? It's the texture. I've got it in my mouth.
We're indoors.
Yeah, I know, but come on.
Pickle,
mate,
4.
It's the texture that does me. The look of that, the texture of it, that's what's making me gag.
It's just a little cucumber, bro.
The aftertaste weren't that bad. So
What
that's
about a
I'm giving
cucumber, a normal cucumber?
it. Don't be bringing a fucking cucumber in here, mate.
Really?
Nah, don't be doing that.
See, this is what I'm saying, mate. You're weird. You're really weird.
I think you're weird. But do you eat gherkins?
I see the rest of that jar up there. Me and my boy will probably smash that by the end of the
Okay,
week.
we'll do that when you get home.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Don't be eating them around me.
I love a pickle, mate.
Not for me, mate.
No, well, look, I'm proud of you, but at the same time,
Where
I
are gherkins from? Are they English?
ooh, it's just a pickle. It's a cucumber that's been pickled. So it's like a brine. It's like a vinegar, salt, few herbs.
So that started as a big cucumber.
No, it started as a small cucumber. That's why it's called a gherkin.
Oh,
A gherkin
okay.
is a small cucumber.
I was going to say, how are you going to get a big cucumber down to that
You can
size?
get like pickles that are just like a big cucumber that's been put in. They're called
So it's
new
a little
greens. It's a Jewish
cucumber and it's
turnout.
been pickled. So when you say pickled, what have they just given that cucumber like a load of like pills and that?
Yeah, basically. So when they say you're pickled, like you're all like,
Oh, you're all like, yeah, pickled.
yeah. Well, there's a saying in NA, isn't it? You can't turn a pickle back into a cucumber. You're always going to be a pickle. Once you've gone there, there's no going back. You're pickled.
So pickled, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what they mean by pickled now.
Yeah.
You're all like bent up.
No, not bent up. You're just
Shriveled
like
up.
fully saturated with all the shit that you've been drowning in for years. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's how that goes, mate. But look, you done all right. 4 out of 10, I think, is an outrageous score from your facial reaction. You basically gagged for 5 minutes and give it a 4.
Yeah, well, I'm going on the aftertaste.
Okay.
Because listen, a lot of things are going to make me gag like
Textural.
that. Yeah,
It's
a lot
textural.
of things are going to make me...
Well, look, I've brought another one for the next episode, and this one is going to be warm. I've got high hopes for it.
Okay,
All right?
all right.
I'm going to get it warmed up for you.
Yeah, lovely.
So what's going on with your tour?
Yeah, tour, mate. So, guys, thanks so much for all buying tickets to the tour. I've been a bit blown away by it, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I mean, you put these things up and you think, oh, is anyone actually going to
I told you they would.
buy a ticket? But Chelmsford sold out, Southend sold out, Maidstone of Bromley selling very quickly. We've just put the Queen's Theatre up.
Nearly sold out in an hour.
Well, no, it's been up about an hour and about half the tickets are gone. Which
It
is,
looked like more than half to me, bro.
well, it's about half. Yeah, it's about
Okay.
half. So no, I'm really blown away
And
by
what
that.
did I tell you? Because you were worried that no one was going to buy tickets. And I said to you, of course they're going to buy tickets. Fucking stop doubting yourself. You know what I mean?
don't know, mate. I don't know. Yeah, mate. You just don't think people will.
No, look, and I get it. You're putting yourself out there. You don't know what's going to happen. But I knew what was going to happen. You're going to sell all the fucking tickets and you're going to have to add more dates. Guaranteed.
Yeah, but listen, I'm blown. I'm a bit blown away by that.
What we need
be
to do
honest.
now is find out what am I going to be doing in this show? Yeah? Because I want a part.
Okay. Oh, well, I told you can be selling the merch.
Yeah, but do I get any stage time?
Probably not. No.
Really?
No.
Do you know who's going to be warming up for you yet?
Louis McLean, who's in
Oh,
my...
nice. Yeah,
who's
yeah,
in
love
my-
Louis.
So Louis is the ginger guy that's in a lot of my sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just one of my good friends. Probably,
he's a ledge.
You know, probably in comedy, he's probably like my best friend, actually.
Your best comedy friend.
Yeah. So, and I mean, we've only been mates about a year and a half, but, you know, he's very like us.
He gets you.
Well, he's from Chabberleaf.
Yeah.
You know,
Caravan.
on the comedy circuit, I've often looked around the comedy circuit and you think, oh, we're very different from everyone on this circuit, and there's no one really, I've been pals with people, of course, but, you know, Louis is someone that you think, oh, you're like someone that
he's a day one.
you could act, like I could have been mates with you for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're very much like me.
Very nice, good stuff.
You just from the same part of the world, you know, it just works, you know what I mean? And he really benefited. I mean, he's only been going a year and a half, and I've said this before on the podcast, how good he is within a year and a half, he'll 100% be better at me at doing stand-up eventually.
Okay, nice.
Because he just is so talented, mate.
Maybe
The
he'll let
way-
me warm up for him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, one day I think I'll probably be his warm-up act.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon so. But he just, when I first started, I just didn't have it. You know, you get better over time, you know what I mean? But he just,
Started with it.
straight away, you're like, oh, mate, you got it, man.
Nice.
He's very dry. He's like, you know, Chad Belief's answer to Jack D.
Okay.
That's how I describe him. You know what I mean? But yeah, he'll be supporting me
Nice.
for the whole tour. And yeah, no, glad to have him there.
Brilliant. Well, maybe I can introduce him.
You could, yeah.
Look, get me. I'll do a little plug at the beginning. Get the podcast out there. Yeah. Try and get a few little.
But I
people to
don't think
sign
you
up.
understand being up in front of about 600
Don't
people.
worry about that, mate.
Yeah, well, no, I do worry
I'll
about
front
it,
it.
because it's my show. You know what I mean? So I don't worry about that. Well, I've sort of
Look,
got to
mate.
worry about it.
All I'm
mate.
saying is, we went to see K Kurds. He had his podcast co-host introducing the show.
Listen, you will play a part,
Okay.
but I'm
But
trying.
you just want me to sell t-shirts.
No, I'm trying to say. You think it's a great idea getting up in front of 600 people,
We shall see.
but you'll definitely play a part.
You never
I've
know,
just not
mate.
Figured out
Listen
what
to
that'll
the crowd,
be yet.
yeah? Maybe put it out there. If you're like, who wants to see White Boy? And we'll see what the fans say, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. What I'm thinking is maybe the intro,
That's what I'm saying.
but you won't be on stage. You'll be off stage.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it will be your
I'll
voice.
just poke my head round.
Because you listen, you've got a great voice for the.
Yeah.
You got the nice deep voice.
I'm trying to get a bit of voiceover work.
So maybe you'll do that
Okay.
and sell the t-shirts.
Mate, I'll pop my head round the curtain.
Yeah.
That could work.
But mate, I think you'd want to be in amongst it all
Yeah.
because
No, mate, I'm really looking forward to it. I still haven't seen the show.
no,
You're stopping me from watching
I don't
it.
want you to see this
Yeah.
show, man. I want you to come and watch it. But listen, mate, it's been a good turnaround. You know what I mean? It's like been a dream of mine to always do a tour. A few years ago, when I was, drinking and all that a lot, and really fucking down in the dumps, man. You know what I mean? Like really struggling just to live every day. In all honesty, I couldn't imagine that I would be doing this. Like, I just didn't think it would have been possible. So, buying tickets to the tour, it does really mean a lot.
Nice, mate. You've done well. Proud of you, bruv.
I've done all right, mate. Yeah, I've done all right.
You're doing all right.
Doing all right, mate. Not doing well. I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right.
I'm doing all right. So, but honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you've bought tickets so far, thank you so much. If you're going to buy tickets, thank you, because it does. Yeah, it's been a turnaround for me, really. And,
where else I want to come see you? Leicester Square.
Yeah, come Leicester Square. That's
Love
about
that
half
venue.
sold. So, yeah, come along, man.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Same stage as Chappelle. Come on. Yeah.
So, but listen, Queen's Theatre, same stage as, Daniela
Same
Westbrook.
stage as Chris White.
So, well, we'll see about that.
No, what I'm saying is I performed at the Queen's Theatre when I was
did
at
you
school.
really?
Michael Jackson Thriller.
Did you? Oh, we spoke about
Yeah.
this, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Some big names grace that stage, bro.
Well, yeah, there we go, mate. I think that's us for another episode.
Brilliant.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
We can do it. Get behind the boys.
Let's sort them Dutch mugs out, yeah?
Let's sort them Dutch cunts out.
Yeah.
No offence to any Dutch listening, but you're getting turned over and it's coming home. What they got to do on the YouTube, white boy?
We are on Jamesy's YouTube now, at Josh Jamesy. Please go over to the channel, subscribe, like the video if you liked it, leave us a comment if you want to get involved, and hit the bell icon if you never want to miss an episode.
Lovely stuff. And you know what to do. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars on there. We'll see you all next week. Come on, England.